Hi guys, it's Morgan over here with Smedley Chevrolet. I'm actually sitting in our 2019 ZR2 Colorado. I want to go over some of the features with you. I won't hit a lot on the interior features because honestly, I mean, if you're looking at the ZR2, you're not really going for the interior features. There are some that I will hit on because I think they're kind of neat, but other than that, I mean, we're just not going to touch on those in this video. The first thing I want to hit is the driver selectable rear and front locking differential. That really goes to show you that you are in a vehicle that is going to be more off-road capable. And that is actually what these are here. You can see the first one's your traction control, your locking rear, and then your locking front differential. And then we also have your trailer mode and then your hill descent along with your bed lights. The hill descent is another feature that is really awesome. I have never really tried the hill descent on this. However, I have ran it in a Jeep. It is loud when you're going down, especially if the grade is steep, but it really does help. You're able to completely let off the brake and the vehicle just climbs down the hill itself, which is a really nice feature, especially if you are somewhere that is really steep incline and you need that help, or even if you want to be a little bit more cautious, or even if you're just parking on hills, really steep hills, you're still going to be able to have something that's going to have your back just a little bit in that aspect. Now, this particular ZR2 I'm sitting in has the V6. Not a big deal. They do come in the diesel. Honestly, I wish we had a diesel so I could get in it and really try it. That way I could give you guys something a little bit different that nobody's ever touched on before. We do hit the gas ones a lot. If you're in an area where diesel is expensive, which I know there are some people that are in those areas, this will definitely be the one for you. With the V6, we still have 308 horsepower at 6,800 RPMs, along with 275 pounds of torque. So, I mean, it is still nice. The diesel is going to have a little bit more torque for you. Just depending on how you like your drive or anything like that, that's just where your personal preference would come into play. I honestly would pick the diesel just because I already drive a diesel car, and I can't really justify buying a gas truck and a diesel car. The ZR2 also does have the AutoTrack 2-speed transfer case, and what that does is it shifts power from 2 wheels to 4 wheels electronically, or even sometimes when it can tell that the road conditions are changing, it will go ahead and automatically change it from 2 to 4, just depending on where you live, especially if you're in an area that's going to be snowy, rainy, sleet, just anything that's really going to give you some issues. That'll just help you glide right into where you're needing to be. Even if you don't realize that the road conditions are changing, the AutoTrack will and go ahead and change that for you. This particular model, the ZR2 does come with the 8-speed transmission. Now that is just with the V6. I am not sure about the diesel. I'll have to do a little bit more digging on that one to see what transmission actually comes with that one as well. This ZR2 that I am now actually does have the spray-on bed liner, and it is really nice back there. It also comes with the Easy Lift tailgate. I don't know if you guys have ever actually used an Easy Lift tailgate, but it is very nice. So you just pop that little lever and it just goes down on its own. You don't even have to worry about it, and it's not heavy. So this is going to sound terrible, but I know a couple people that have broke their wrists, and they say that this Easy Lift tailgate is the way to go. You don't have to put any strain on anything that doesn't need it. We also have 17-inch Wrangler Duratrack tires on here. That being said, they are a little bit more of a meatier tire, so if you don't like a lot of road noise, then these tires may not be the ones for you. I personally like a meatier tire with a lot of road noise. I think it adds a little bit of flavor, and honestly, in the cab, you can't even really hear it. Now, I've just been driving around the lot. I haven't taken this particular one out on the road because they will murder me. But I wasn't able to hear a lot, so that being said, they may just be small enough to where you're not going to hear a lot of that noise or even the rubbing. And the turn radius on this thing is fantastic. The bumper on the front of this particular one is very cut in. So, I mean, you can crank the wheel as much as you need to crank it and your tires aren't going to rub because it doesn't have anything to hit.